Welcome to the Calendar App Redesign Proposal presentation. My name is Yusuf. Let's begin. During this presentation, I will provide you context. I will pose key questions for you to consider. I will give insight into the usability heuristics that I used during my evaluation. And the bulk of the presentation will be evidence and findings. Finally, I will conclude with the benefits you can expect upon implementing my design solution. The Calendar application comes pre-installed on all Apple Mac operating system computers and iOS mobile devices. Calendar applications have grown wildly popular over the years. Thus, Apple faces many competitors, such as Google Calendar, Outlook Calendar, and Calendar.com. The Calendar application violates many user experience principles. Thus, you need to ask yourself the following questions. Do you want the Calendar app to be the last resort for Apple users? Do you want Apple users going to your competition? Have you given up on improving the user's experience with the Calendar application? I conducted a heuristic evaluation using Jacob Nielsen's usability guidelines for user interface design. Upon completing my evaluation, I discovered 5 usability violations. Issue number 1 is a lack of viewing options. Users can only access the monthly view when their phones are held vertically. They do not have access to a weekly or day view in this position. Issue number 2 is that multi-day events are presented the same as individual events. As you can see, if these events span across 2 days, they're presented the same as if they were 2 separate individual events. Issue number 3 is that multiple events in one day are displayed the same as a day with a single event. For example, say on the 17th you have 2 events, and on March 1st you have 1 event. From a user's perspective, these events are displayed the exact same. Issue number 4 is that the application does not have a way to indicate that an event has been completed or has passed. Because of this, users have a lack of control when it comes to managing their tasks. Issue number 5 is that all events are presented the same. They are presented as a single gray dot. Users do not have a way of distinguishing events. This can take a toll on their cognitive load. Issue number 6 is that it is hard for users to recall events when they are in the monthly view. Users must click on an event in order to see the event title or the event details. Issue number 7 is that users have no way of customizing the systems. Users can only create events. They cannot create goals, tasks, or reminders. This restricts the overall user experience. I present to you my design solution. Firstly, I suggest offering users color categorization options for events. This helps them distinguish events quicker, easier, and more efficiently. Next, indicate how many events occur per day. C. Multi-day events are presented as a spanning bar that goes across the days in which the events occur. D. The ability to check off when an event has taken place or when a task has been completed. E. Provide a preview of events. This increases users' visibility while decreasing their cognitive load because they can spend less time having to determine which events are which. F is a toggle view, which allows the user to customize the system to their preferred view between day, week, and month. My next design solution is providing users the ability to create goals. This user flow would look like initially the user selecting the plus sign at the top right-hand corner. Next, the user would distinguish what type of event they would like to schedule, either an event, a goal, or a task. Next, the user enters the name of their goal. Then they select how often they would like to work on this goal per week. Next, users select how long they would like to spend working on this goal. Users select what time of day they would typically like to work on this goal. Then, users pick a goal color to use to categorize their goal. Finally, users select done when they are completed. My final design solution is a goal management tool. This would provide users with a data visualization that tracks their efforts and their progress towards achieving their goals. The current Apple Calendar application contains many user experience violations. However, upon implementing my design recommendations, you can expect to drastically improve the user's experience. First, I recommended to reevaluate the current event indicators design of this single gray dot. Also, providing more viewing options. This would increase the overall visibility of the application. Next, I suggest using color-coded events. This empowers the user to be able to customize the application to their personal preference. Next, I suggest allowing users to be able to schedule goals and providing them with a goal management tool. This would show that Apple supports their users and helps them achieve their goals.